Hi Taurus, welcome into a brief next 48-hour tarot reading for you. I truly hope the wind doesn't get in the middle of this reading and affect the audio negatively, but I was feeling guided to randomly get this done for us. Right from the Divine Animals Oracle deck, Sacrifice, the Bull card. So I feel like this is a time where you're feeling stern, you're feeling bold and brave and confident and maybe a bit fierce is the wording I'm getting. Little moments of sassiness, but then there's also going to be a focus on what you need to sacrifice for the sake of your health, maybe the sake of saving money as well. But I do feel as if you're also, for whatever reason, thinking about dating back to certain sacrifices you made to make sure that this and that happened of importance within your life. You know, it's like, for example, cut out the word like. For example, you know, getting specifically, you needed to move to a new place of residence, and so you had to save up a specific amount of money. So you decided to cut out unnecessary spending, or at least in certain ways, or for the most part, and you just diligently, very responsibly put that money aside and had it add up. And when the time came, you weren't without a home. You know what I mean? Or you just were able to leave behind what wasn't suited, working for you anymore. You know what I mean? And so that's just one prime example, but you're going to be thinking back to something of the sort. But I feel like your purpose in this lifetime is a huge part of this period. But I feel like you are, for some, I really sense that you're needing to heal. All right, this could be emotionally, it could be, you know, certain wounds that life has inflicted upon you. It could be, you know, you haven't been feeling the healthiest, maybe under the weather like myself. You could hear I'm not fully, you know, recovered yet. But it is a period for you where Spirit's saying you will get better, okay? You will heal. But there's a reliability about you. I'm hearing you're the goat. But I do sense that there's a reliability about you that's really taking a true highlight. People can't help but feel like this Taurus energy is always going to show up, right? Is always going to do their job, or produce, develop, you know, get up and be where they're meant to be, or expected to be, and really just doing things very efficiently, okay? I wouldn't be surprised if you're very sporadic in the next 48, but still working with certain levels of structure. But I was hearing that you will be impressing people quite often in the next 48 and surrounding it. But the truth is coming to light. What is that about for you? It almost feels like people want to spill the tea, the beans to you, right? People want to update you. People want to share their truth, or maybe the truth of what they discovered or overheard or were a part of in regards to somebody that hasn't been the most trustworthy in regards to you. I also feel like there's a two-faced sort of energy about somebody within the next 48 for you. It may not be new knowledge or awareness for you, but it's almost as if this is standing out quite clearly, where, you know, someone is complimenting you, praising you, being nice to you, you know, face on, or at least for the most part, and then they turn around the next day or after the fact and tell somebody of importance something negative about you. Really? And so Spirit is saying it's maybe part of what people or somebody in particular wants to update you in regards to, even if that person at one point in time wasn't your friend or to be trusted as well. But it just feels like Spirit is saying karma will work things out for you. Justice will be served. We've talked about this in your past readings. I'm hearing, can't they just leave the Taurus energy alone? But transformation, you may be thinking about two different levels of transformation at most. One form of which I guarantee is your soul transformation, how much you've changed over time, even recently, to be exact. But the other one that could be, you know, switch up depending on your situation, it's something outside of you. A business, a platform, a project, a job situation. It feels like the way you've changed recently and in general over time has really changed the way you look at things, the way you perceive things, the way you process and accomplish, the way you carry yourself. Maybe even in regards to you know, what you actually feel in alignment with, what you want, right? You can't expect this major change and transformation to come to be as a soul and then to have everything feel still in alignment with you. Naturally, that's going to push you to change things in your life, right? In your external reality, it's going to push you to question things, and to even see things more clearly, which could create other change. To move on to the Light Seers Tarot, which is upside down. Ooh, the Star card is what I just saw, and the Emperor card. We're getting ready for change. There's something you know is going to change, and I find that this is of importance for you. You're going to be reminded of something you stumbled upon, of importance for you to be prepared, for you to get ready, so that you're not blindsided, so that you're not just maybe thrown out of a situation or just felt, yeah, you're not meant to be hidden in the dark, all right? And so if someone, if not multiple people, are going to try to keep you in the dark, we're going to put you in the light, okay? So you're going to be in the spotlight, but what I was trying to get at was we're going to put you in the state of awareness, so you can get ready. You can be prepared. Ooh, flying out. Yeah, the Death and Rebirth card. Reiterating what we were just talking about as far as transformation. And mystery is kind of the energy I'm getting from this imagery. I feel like, okay, images are being pointed out to you, reminded to you. What you look at is of importance. These are messages from spirit. But there are moments where you feel very alert, okay? This feels random. It's spirit pushing you to be aware, all right? To notice this net of importance, to be aware of your surroundings, okay? But it does feel like you can't help but feel like things are going to be completely different fast forward a couple weeks or maybe after the month of March. You want to maybe leave something a bit sooner, but then you don't. You know what I mean? And so they're saying, well, with that back and forth or kind of confused, undecided sort of energy that you're giving off to spirit in the universe and otherwise, we're just going to stick with the timeline that was already set in place, right? Or we're just going to decide for you. So it reminds you to simply be decisive, okay? Solidify in your mind your awareness and trust your intuition all the meanwhile, because you're always at the end of the day going to feel things accurately, and know what's going to be right for you in your path moving forward. The tree is being highlighted behind me. They're saying spiritual replenishment as part of this period for you. But I don't know why I'm adjusting it. Anyways, we're moving on. Okay, the spiritual meaning of a dog. Automatically I hear the word loyalty when I think of a dog for the spiritual meaning. You know, because dogs are extremely loyal. And so I find that your loyalty, again, your reliability, all part of this period. Ooh, love, or the potential of which, potential romance is coming to mind, taking a highlight. I do find that you are thinking about whether or not somebody's going to be the right choice for you moving forward. I think you already have the right answer, my friend. But somebody's definitely into you for a lot. The Temperance card. Yeah, I just heard, hey, sexy. But the Temperance card, because I feel like you need to dig for your patience in the next 48. For me, I know part of this is going to be tonight at my serving job, Friday nights, karaoke night. It's all in Spanish. It drives me nuts. I have a major headache by the middle of the shift. It can be funny, but usually it's just annoying. And so, because they're just so loud and they're always like popping balloons and just making a ruckus, screaming. But yeah, whatever ends up being for you, dig for your patience, okay? Don't react, respond, or hold back, okay? Don't complain is also a message coming through. If someone wants to share gossip with you, if you choose to keep an open ear, please don't feed into it by asking or adding to it otherwise, but make sure that you are being decisive in regards to what conversations you participate in. The Nine of Cups. Ooh, look at that. Again, the Justice card. You are really thinking about where things are heading and what wish fulfillment, or if not multiple, is on the horizon for you. What's up next? You know what I mean? You may have clarity in regards to that, but Spirit's saying it's going to get juicy. It's going to get exciting, right? Justice is about to be served as the scales balance more in your Taurus favor. I want to more so know the type of soul, the individual that I'll be in the future, given I've changed so much going back to the death and rebirth card. But it almost feels like you are golden. Okay, I'm getting that very specifically. You've got it in the bag, my friend. But really redevelop a sense of balance in your day-to-day life. While it may overwhelm you to think too far ahead, to think about the future too much, it definitely will overwhelm you and stress you out to think about the past too much, right? But maybe there are times when you want to drift and focus on the future because of the present day reality. Each of which, focusing on the past, present, or the future can have its benefit, right? Maybe even feels necessary in that moment or two, but overdoing it with any of which, less likely the present moment, can be, work against you. Okay, they're saying, for example, for the present moment, if you're overly focused and putting heaviness towards what's at hand, that's not going to do you justice, The Six of Pentacles and the Three of Wands, there's abundance in a couple different forms flowing in for you in the next 48 to support the bright future. As I feel like with the Three of Wands, you're looking forward to expect the best, to foresee what lies ahead in a bright way. All right, they're saying there is light at the end of the tunnel. All right, everything will fall into place and work out for you. Come in and fall away from your individual path exactly as it's meant to. You walk a very purposeful path, my friend. You need to remember this. As I find the next 48 reminds you to get ready to give birth to something brand new, to understand that your path is about to transform greatly as you have been changing on so many different levels within. All right, so those are the messages I have for you, my friends. I hope they were truly helpful. I always love a quality Taurus reading. I am sending you so much love and light. I'll see you in the next one.